Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, Shaq.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 38. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 48. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Algier running behind center. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Penix working from the gun. He's got it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with a touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Ready, shot. Big team. Out.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Ready. Turbo one. Ready, team. What's it? Let's go. Get on.
Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Ready, team. Turbo three, kick. Turbo three, kick. Out.
Running with Achane out of the gun. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Hey.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this time they can't connect, so it's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Okay. All right, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Waller with the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
21G.
Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Getting on the ground with Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 41. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Third and 1. It's Penix. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Solo left Zion. What?
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go ahead. 19.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You know who gonna find you? Come on, hard to digest with the fast.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Out. Out.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Receiver in motion, going left. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready, shot. Ready, 2.
Tua now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On first down, here's Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. 18, come, take go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons driving for a score and a halftime lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Another carry for Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They drop this down to Achane. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Corner, long. Out. Double one, high. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's completed right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
32 stay. 18. Turbo one high. Let's go. Scat. Hey, 21 T8. Whoa.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He brings it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Penix on 1st down. Hauled in by Moon, left side. Get some space around midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Penix now on 1st down. He fires one deep down the left side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They'll get 31 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 3rd and 4 coming up now. It's Penix yet again. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Tua to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Ready. What?
A-Chain on the inside give. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Good. 32 stinger. 32. Watch it, Oscar.
Back to throw, Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Out. 21. Out.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, Johnny. Hey.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Complete on the option. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Tua again. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here.
Cover 1, high. Go
The
ahead.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
The
conversion.
Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this
All
try.
right. Ready, team.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Dolphins 16. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Such a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Penix on 3rd down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fielded at the 11. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. 19. Out.
Tua now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Out.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Right here. 21G. 21G. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa finds him over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go ahead.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Solo left Zion. Shut.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Tagovailoa back to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready. 19. Wait.
Running for it, it's A-Chan. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 16. Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air with Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Penix here from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Agnew on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. He's got it at the 30. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find paydirt.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. Hey, Ron. Ready, out.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
These coordinators today looking to make splash plays however you can, and what a great way to do it. Defenses still have trouble, Kate, time to time with these jet sweeps, especially when they lose contain, lose that edge. A sizable boost on the ground for this offense.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in enemy territory.
Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's good for a Falcons.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that makes it 2nd and long. Penix now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confident.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism where defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Falcons 31.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say goodbye from Atlanta.